What started as a friendly chance encounter at singing competitions in college, this group of Filipino-American talented and napakagwapo guys have been winning the hearts and ears of fans all over the world. They have the most aka-talented mouths of our generation, the Filharmonics, here on Kababayan Today. These six guys who now call Los Angeles their home have not only sung for some of today's hottest TV shows, but they were also in the new cult classic film. Para kilala natin sila ng mas mabuti, joining me first is VJ Rosales. He's the lead vocal. And kasama si Joe KIKU. All right, welcome guys to Kababayan Today. It's the first time.
Yes, it's our
I'm
first
so
time.
excited to, I always see you at events, and from a distance, I'm just like, wow, those guys are so awesome, you know? So let's talk about this. How has the ride been so far since all of this happened?
Yeah.
How have your lives changed? VJ.
It's been, oh my gosh, I can't even explain it in words, but the past 2 years have been just mind-blowing. We've done things that we've never thought we'd ever be able to do in our lifetime, which is be in a movie and like be on a show, a TV show, like it's just national tour. It's just all of these amazing things that we'd never expect to be. So it's been amazing.
Okay, and what about you, Joe? How has your life changed since all of this blew up?
Yeah, you know, I think all of us, like just as a group, like we all enjoyed music. It was our passion, but we all had our backups. You know, I wanted to be a teacher. We had biologists, political science majors. We had, you know, and this was just something fun that we loved to do. And all of a sudden, this took us somewhere. It was like our dream, and now we're traveling. We get to go travel the world, tour the country, and you know, like our parents are so proud of us, and it's really amazing.
I mean, I'm sure, speaking as a parent, as a Filipino parent, as we know, our Filipino parents are either very strict and they, you know, they want the best for their kids.
Yes.
Was the art something that they always encouraged you to do, or was this something that you fought for, that you really wanted? I mean, it's a passion, right?
Yeah.
But like you mentioned, there was always the backup.
Yeah, it was a little bit of both with my family. Like, my mom was a singer. My grandfather was a composer. She did songs on the radio when she lived in the Philippines. So like, she always encouraged the music. My dad wanted me to be a doctor, you know, typical Filipino. But,
yes, of course.
But yeah, like he always said, make sure you're successful. I came to America so you guys can live comfortably and whatever. So, but it was a little bit of both. And my dad is really glad that I am successful in music. So.
Right, because let's face it, it doesn't happen to everybody.
Right, that's true.
You know, so you guys are really in this sweet spot. You've been blessed.
Yes.
What do you think, what can you attribute to everything that you're experiencing now, VJ?
I just think it's amazing that we're able to represent our culture.
Absolutely.
Like, I think that's a big thing. Like, again, we started off as people who just wanted to sing and just did it for fun, but in essence, it's really bigger. It's the bigger picture, which is to represent our Filipino culture. So I'm excited about
Well,
that.
you're representing us not just well, but I mean, amazingly, Filipinos and non-Filipinos alike look at you guys and say, wow, Filipinos are really talented. You represent not just a small portion, but all of us as a people. That must be a big responsibility as well, isn't it?
It is.
Kind of scary.
It is, yeah, kind of scary, but no pressure, no big.
No pressure. Well, as we know, success isn't overnight. It takes a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all the work that you put into being Filharmonic. 6 people jiving. Are there times where it's not always smooth sailing, Joe?
A little bit. You know, it's kind of weird. Like, we all met. Like, the first day we met was the day we auditioned for the Sing-Off.
What?
Yeah.
You hadn't.
I knew Jules and Nico through school. I never sang with them, but I knew them from school. And then the other guys we met from random competitions and music festivals that we've just happened to be at the same time. And it's really weird. Like, we first came together and it kind of just locked. Like, not just musically, but just personality-wise, we kind of just meshed really well. And yeah, we have our artistic differences. Like we
Sure.
all studied different styles, and we have our input. But you know, if we're not arguing over it, then it's not going to be the best product. Like you know, then we're kind of just flatlining and being complacent with it if we're not going to argue. So, but we realize it's a professional thing that our arguments are about the music. So yeah.
Okay. So I know that you have a lot of fans all over.
Yeah.
What is your message to them, VJ? A personal message.
Where are the cameras at? I love you guys so much. Filharmaniacs, we call them. Hashtag Filharmaniacs. And they have just been, oh, this one. They have just, they have just been so amazing. I love you guys so much. And thank you for all the support. It's just crazy. It's so good.
Awesome. Joe?
Yeah, I mean, along with VJ, we really appreciate all the support. Yeah, all the support that you guys like. There are some people that have been there from the beginning, and you know, we really appreciate all that support. Always sharing our videos, making sure that people see us, and you know, yeah, it feels good.
Okay.
I'm so
And
thankful.
one last question before we go to break and we meet the other members of Filharmonic. What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't doing this? VJ?
Oh my gosh. Well, I was gonna major in biology in school, so I probably was like physical therapy, but I would have hated it. I would have not liked it.
I mean,
you know?
like I said, it doesn't happen for everyone. You guys are really, you know, truly blessed to
Thank
be
you.
doing what you're doing. But what I want to reiterate to all the Kababayans that are watching, that these guys followed their dream. They're good at what they do, and they really represent our community to the rest of the world. That is a big accomplishment. So on behalf of the Filipino-American community, keep going. We will be there to
Thank you.
support you
Thank you so much.
110%.
Aw, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right,
So
and
nice.
of course there's an event that's happening. Please invite people to
Yes.
go, Joe.
We are doing a concert at the Valley Performing Arts Center. Where am I?
There you go.
Valley Performing Arts Center on November 21st, 7 p.m. at the Plaza del Sol.
Plaza del Sol.
Get your
Yes.
tickets at Ticketmaster.
All right, so please bring your family members with you and support the Filharmonic. When we come back, 2 more members of Filharmonic in our studio. Don't go away.